All right, the Subaru Forester. Is the Subaru a good hunting vehicle? Let's talk about it. The Subaru Forester that I have is a 2007 Forester X. Has all-wheel drive. It's a 4-cylinder. Has 8.1 inches of ground clearance. It's been a great vehicle for me. I've had it since I think 2016. What I drove before was a Toyota Camry stick shift. It was awesome. I would take that Camry hunting. I packed at least 1 deer, maybe 2 deer out of the field with that Camry, and I would take that thing hunting all the time. I'd load it down with gear and go. On the way to another hunt for my dad's elk hunt, I believe, the Camry just kept leaking oil, and it was time. And so I done my research ahead of time. I knew Subaru Forester was on my list, and luckily I found one with an okay amount of miles, decent amount of miles, and I bought it. So it's been really good for me. I've maintained it. It's paid off now. Like, it's a good vehicle. I'm gonna keep running it until it dies. So let's talk about what I like about it. It has good clearance. 8.1 inches of ground clearance. Does not have a ton of power. It's more of an economical vehicle. I get anywhere from, typically here down in Vegas, I'll get like 20 miles a gallon. On highway, on my last shed hunting trip down to Arizona, on the way back I got I think 24 miles a gallon, 25 maybe. It's pretty decent for all-wheel drive. Again, I don't have a V6 or V8 or anything, so the mileage is pretty good. It does really well in the snow. When I graduated from college up in Chadron, Nebraska, there was like a foot of snow out there, and this thing just plowed through it, no problem. I've been able to put it in some other snow uses, and it's done really well. But now that I'm in Vegas, it barely touches the snow. So the main things I use it for is shed hunting, taking my family camping. When I truly go on a hunt that's out in the mountains, in big country that is remote. That needs clearance, that you're hitting big rocks. I want something that's going to be more heavy duty than the Forester. My dad's 4Runner we used in Arizona a couple years ago on a scouting trip. Like, the stuff that we went through, I could not have taken my Forester through. I used the Forester this last year in Nevada for all the archery hunts that I went on up there. I could not have taken my Forester through the rocky roads and the dips and just the steepness, all that kind of stuff. You look at a lot of videos on YouTube where Subarus are climbing stuff. A lot of time it's momentum. It's not like this rock crawl type thing. They don't have, people might blow me up in the comments for this, but it's like, it seems like they don't have that power. And I know this Forester does not have that power to crawl. And that new transmission that they have in a lot of the Foresters, the power band, what I've heard is that it just does not have the power when you need it. So a lot of people are just getting speed and momentum to get up stuff, and that's how you break stuff. So for me, when I'm going into a western big game hunting terrain that's out in the mountains, you're remote, you don't got people around that's off the trail side that's able to help you if you break down and get stuck. Like, I want a true 4-wheel drive, full-size truck, or a Tacoma, or a 4Runner, something that's gonna be reliable to get me in and out because of its 4-wheel drive capability. So again, Forester is a reliable vehicle. It's great in the snow, has good ground clearance, it's fuel efficient. The cons to it is it's not built for the hard, crazy terrain that's out in the western states. When you're really out there and really remote, it doesn't have that power when I need to get up something high and steep. When I do load it up with gear, it squats down in the back. I don't have a bed, so my space is limited. I can basically do 2 guys in here and all the gear. I can do 3, but it's going to be really tight, and that back end is going to squat hard. It's been a great vehicle. I can take my family camping with it, and I'm glad I have it, and I'm happy with the purchase. It'll be interesting to see what my next purchase is, whether that's a Tacoma, maybe a full-size truck. maybe a Forester, but I kind of doubt it, because eventually I don't want to rely on someone else to have a vehicle to use when I'm going on my Western big game hunts. At the same time, I only need one about 5% of the time, maybe less than that out of the year. So that's why the Forester is so dang good. It just works for me. So I'm torn. I love the Forester. It's been awesome. There's pros, there's cons. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you recommend a Forester for the hunting terrain you hunt in? What state, what kind of terrain are you hunting in? Or would you skip it and go full-size truck or mid-size SUV truck? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.